Hi guys, welcome back. This is 2000 Gaming again with another Girls Frontline 2 content. So finally we're here. Okay, it has circled around. Okay, I made a video, me being petty, spending, indulging myself on other gachas that I've been supporting, I've been playing. But this gacha, I'm not gonna be spending any shite. I'm not gonna spend anything. Okay, again, everybody is a free to play when we start. And only the time if the product is good that people will be playing on how they treat their players as well. That's a big customer satisfaction as well for them to spend lots of talking points on where people do be spending. And again, a gacha game knows where to press the consumers buttons. Okay, they introduce you to lots of rewards, they give you quality of life, the gacha rates are better, and then they give you this and they give you that, and then that's the time they give you gooning material, they give you quite very good skins that you want to splurge on, and that would entice the player to, like, if you're playing an avid gacha player, you'll be trying to, like, indulging yourself to get that. And again, not to um Girls Frontline 2 has the best assets, one of the best assets. As you can see, the intricacies of their skins and the intricacies of the characters. If you go to the dorm, it's hella wild, okay? Again, Snowbreak did it first with regards to upping up their ante with the gacha game wherein they have interactable skins with like 3D. This one, they're putting up their ante as well, showing up much more intricate, detailed designs. But still, the problem is they they went too near to the sun. That's what I feel. Like Nikkei did once the $60 skin. I know PGR did it as well. There were backlash and left and right. People are arguing, but again, not everybody. We're here in the internet. We're like I think we're a very loud minority in a way because not everybody's online. But this is just me contributing, making it like people who are aware. Maybe it's gonna be put it out there in the open so that maybe normies will be able to see what's going on the gacha scene in a way. If you're one of those players playing gacha games, that again, at the end of the day, they just want to earn money, they're very predatory. But again, it all depends on how how you show yourself, on how you're getting perceived as from the community. Okay, and Mika's stocks, or their faces right now in front of the community, they look like shite to me, okay, in a way. But again, again, if you're, for example, if you're watching House, okay, if you're watching House, you see people, despite House being very arrogant, if he's producing or putting out a very good content out, okay, that you can eat, or you can, like, they can diagnose you by, they go to House despite his attitude. Girls Frontline to Mika, again, you can enjoy the game by not spending. Okay, if you really are into your or if you want, if you're really not want to, like, maybe connect yourself with Girls Frontline, you can just quit. It's either you don't spend or you quit. If you're a whale, if you still support this kinds of, like, actions from them, then it's good for you. It's like, I can't really convince you on what you need to do, but at the end of the day, okay, like, lots of CN bros went, and then they talked with the Mika devs. Unfortunately, before I dive into this, they've talked about talking points, but at the end of the day, I think they just made it to save face so that, like, they can quote unquote tell them that, like, yeah, we meet with everybody. Okay, we've met to the representatives of the player base, and now we can just go along and then just, like, play again the game that we are usually playing. Okay, no, for a fact that, again, the devs are really shitty, but again, what they're producing is really good. The animations, characters are really great. But still, if you really don't wanna, if you still wanna goon and see your characters as well, you can play, but don't spend. Okay, or if you want, you can quit yourself. But for me, maybe, like, I'll still be playing, but I'll not gonna be spending. We'll see how this debacle comes into, and I'll be giving you updates on how they treat your player base moving forward, because they need to know that people are really upset, especially the whales, or especially the spenders for free to plays. Like, for people who are commenting down below that, like, I don't care, I'm free to play, it's not like, bro, it's, again, if the whale doesn't spend, this game doesn't exist. Okay, it's just what's happening to Persona 5 right now. Persona 5, Tribe 9, like even Black Beacon. If you treat your community bad, it's stuff like, I don't know, like, bro, the foundation of this is community and the devs existing with each other. It's a symbiotic relationship. Treat your players right, they will spend. if you don't treat them right, they will not spend. Even if you're free to play, even there's lots of free to play playing the game, it's not gonna survive if nobody's paying for this, right? So you can't be saying that like, bro, you're free to play, you don't have a say on this. Yes, I have a say on this. I can say that like they're doing really bad things, and then you can't be saying that it doesn't really matter to you because you're free to play. You can voice your concerns as well, even you're free to play, because like you, if you feel like there's like unfairness being like shown to other side of those people who are spending, then like you can show your disapproval by voicing out that you don't really like what they're doing. So here am I doing that. Okay? So the thing is, they did it on the 17th, right? They did, but knowing, look at this. There's an official fact release related to 3D Elmo exploration and the skin gacha. It was brought out the day when they did the after after the deliberation. It means that they've already had this on the back burner before they've talked about to the community. Okay? Because like I've heard they signed NDAs, they can't really be talking about what they spoke. This again, they can't really speak upon what happened in that because most likely they signed an NDA and they can only pick a handful of people representing those teams. Okay, those platoons. You can't be coming in there like 200 or 1,000 strong going to the devs. No, they picked who is gonna be chosen to do the raffle. They're gonna be picked that one, and then I heard that they're gonna be signing NDAs, so they can't really be telling some other stuff that needs to be said because it's now under the table. And then they put out this one. They're not really thinking. I'm not quite sure what's happening to the PR. So look at this. Um, like bro, like look at the comments here. It's very obvious that they already have this on the back burner. We're not dumb. Okay, they wanted us to believe that the meeting held on the 17th that any significance for this day should have been waited at least one day before posting it. They could have waited for 2 days before they posted this, but like they posted this on the day after the meeting. Like how can they compose such a very big statement on this big talking point? See, you attach too much importance to this meeting. The meeting is just a prize for those 20 lucky commanders. So to ensure, like, bro, this is like preemptive. They did it already. They have this one on the back burner, and the meeting is just for show. Okay, the TLDR, what happened? This would be the results of the meeting. This was like interactions. Is like this is the summary. Okay, more characters will be buffed. Okay, dorm updates. Okay, updates on the other stuff soon. Okay, new game mode. So, CN stuff, popularity poll, promise, less daily quest, okay. There's so many things to work on. Most changes are going to be made in the upcoming versions. New dorm story, more story, old character buff, blah 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 blah. So again, let's go here. Skin banner duration prolonged. Okay, they put the skin banner duration prolonged, but the skin-related changes will be introduced in the next major update. After 50 pulls in the skin gacha, every subsequent 20 pulls will come to a significant boost, but we don't know how many percentage is the boost, okay? CN stuff improvement, the proper, okay, blah, 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 not that one. Purple doll will be able to become gold doll. Okay, you can improve your purple to become gold. That's other gacha games. That's what they're doing to increase the 4-star characters to 5-star. Melee dolls, at least once per year, more GFL, okay. So again, I feel like where's the talks that they did previously here? I want to see. So the talks that they're telling that the gacha rate will be increased after 50 pulls. That's what I've seen in other let's go to see Chinese community creator banned for 100 reposting translating. See, they removed the translated TLDR. Chinese community creator banned for 100 years for reposting and translating global community content because content containing. Okay. Okay. So, man. Let's just see what's going on here. Girls Frontline 2. Yeah, this one. Skin Gacha translated by Sia. So, dear commanders, question 1, will there be any other free ways to obtain unlock item for Macchiato? Yes, okay? So, this would be, again, the litmus paper that they did because they know for a fact that there's gonna be backlash, and then it's just for show. Everything's for show, and they put out that official announcement that day after the talks with the representatives of the platoon. So will there be other changes? Yes, evaluation decided August 19. We can be able to get rewards, and that's one good point because this should be free. Okay, they're flaunting Macchiato's dorm interaction. We are under the impression that it's gonna be free, and then they put it in the gacha skin, which is really bad. So now they backtracking down there. It should be free, which it should be. Okay. Will purple rarity outfit from the future outfit procurements will be available by the direct purchase? Yes. Okay, that's good. I already obtained Klukai swimsuit outfit. So people who has bought the swimsuit outfit, they're gonna be there's not gonna be money given to you, but there's gonna be a credit token cost for items in the exchange shop will be significantly reduced. So the dolls will be purchasable directly. Basic info course and targeted calibration chips providing more variety beyond dolls. A PT system will also be introduced if a commander reaches a set number of pulls without reaching gold. A gold tier reward, a guaranteed gold tier reward will be guaranteed. So again, these are for your um, again, the PT is not gonna carry over still. So the problem still exists. The PT doesn't carry over, and how many times you need to summon for the gacha skin hasn't changed. Okay, the only thing changed is like after 50 pulls, you will get a bit more increment on the percentage of you being able to get that reward, the skin. What is the update frequency of the outfit procurement? No, in addition to the free method of obtaining Macchiato's interaction, the next 42-day patch update will introduce a new free interaction obtainable through event participation. Okay, that's good. Will the next new outfit be separate from Klukai? Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be separate. Because Klukai, it's like there's no PT. It's not carrying over. The PT is not gonna be carrying over. After Klukai's bikini banner is done, you cannot use that PT to go over on other skins. Okay? So, see, trajectory tokens earned from one banner cannot be used to another. However, outfit access permissions are shared across all banners, allowing commanders. So, this would be, I think, is a lesser form. Like, the outfit access permission is a different kind of like, it's not the premium skin that they're selling. Okay, that's gonna be shared from different banners. Isn't the one-to-one exchange rate between credit tokens and furniture token hash leaves too high? Yes, to address this, reduce furniture shop. So technically, it's already in their back burner. Okay, so they're gonna be reducing the price 40%. So technically, this will tell themselves like, yes, we're decreasing the shop costs, and then so that we're still be able to charge you 130 for the skin. Okay, we've lessened some of the points on the other types of like the mechanic that we're doing. We're lessening the prices, so I think it's fair enough for us to keep it at 130 with the pulse that's not less. So that's kind of crazy. Will there be more ways to obtain hash leaves in the future? Yes, upcoming patch updates. So they're gonna be giving us a way to like the CN, not us, not global. This is just CN, okay? They're giving them chances for them to get hash leaves to get furnitures, okay? It means that the gacha banner, see, uh, shoutouts to Seiya. Seiya is one of the informations in Twitter as well. She's really good in providing us with information with what's happening in Girls Frontline 2. So also here, it's written here at the end of the talks, it seems that the gacha banner rates aren't changing. So that's one. For a quick refresher, 100 pulls to hit the hard PT, which costs 12,000 tokens. So Klukai skin remains as expensive, like 130, it's not 200. The platoons associations were asking for a reduced PT, which should have been done. An option to buy the skin outright, which is 2. That's why I made a video. They could have just given us like freaking $60. Like, they could have made Nikkei $60. Why in the hell do they think that the skin, I know it's a 3D interactable, if Snowbreak can do it with 25, even Nikkei at 60 is so blatantly unfair. Okay? Why can't they just like make it 60? Make it I think a gacha wide 60. We can stay on that 60 so that people like maybe in the gacha games moving forward would think, okay, I think 60 is a fair price. We don't really need to increase it. But these guys are like freaking, I don't know what the hell are they thinking, making it like 130. Like even people are thinking it's 200. It's not 200, it's 130, but still too steep. Okay? Seems like none of these requests were entertained. So at the end of the day, what should be given to us, they did. Macchiato needs to be free. They're now decreasing the prices for the furnitures for us to procure. So we have the ability to procure more tokens for us to get more prizes for the premium skins. But it will take you a year, most likely. Again, it hasn't changed. The gacha rates, the gacha banners aren't changing on the pulls. It's like maybe if they can do 60 pulls, that's like a $60 skin. Like for example, like 60 pulls would be better than 100. I'm not quite sure if the 60 pulls would be an equivalent of $60, but like they could have made it 60. I don't know why. Like are they like until like people are like joking around, are we doing segs to the characters that's giving us 130? Even Brown Dust 2 doesn't even give you that much of $130 for even what they're doing with their 2D animation. This is blatantly super greedy, okay? I don't support this even for me as a free to play, but again that's why I'm petty. I spent on other gachas. I showing my solidarity to the player base. Again, even if you're free to play, you can't be telling that it's not my problem. It is your problem, because if the game doesn't like treat the players or the whales right, they're not gonna spend, and this is gonna be EOS. So I'm here to enjoy the game. It's a very still gonna be a very good game nonetheless, even though the devs are very shitty. I'm just gonna enjoy my stay and get my waifus done. And at the end of the day, what happened to that meeting was just a facade, was just a farce. It's just like a circus in a way, and then like nothing has transpired. What needs to be given to us should have been given us in the first place. I'm not quite sure what they did. Like people are telling it's the W, it's an L for me. That's my take on this. Nothing has changed. They are telling that like again, after 50 pulls, the rates will increase, but how many we don't know yet. If they like, but I think lessening the pulls will be great, and increasing the rates after 50 would be great as well. Maybe on the 80th pull. Okay, 80 pulls and then increase rates after 50. So those are the kinds of stuff that they could have done. Or maybe just don't increase the rates. 60 is gonna be the hard PT. That's it. So or they can just like sell it outright. But 130 for a skin, it's not gonna fly with me. So hopefully you guys like this video, like and subscribe. What's your reaction about this? I know that people might be commenting, I don't care, I'm still gonna play this game. Yeah, I know. But like again, bro, like if you have a voice, you can like voice it out. People customers unsatisfaction or satisfaction is very important to the product or the devs, so that they can improve upon the product, just like what Nikkei is doing. So people, plus they got hurt in their wallets, their stock went down. So then they told, okay, fuck this, I'm sorry global, you made us to who we are right now. We will not treat you as second class citizen. They got caught. We're gonna be giving you this quality of life improvement moving forward, which they did. Unfortunately, on our side in Girls Frontline 2, they didn't. That's why GFL 1 is like a disaster. It's already EOS. Again, like Girls Frontline 2 might be on the back burner as we're getting EOS if they don't really fucking turn it around. If Snowbreak has turned it around and Nikkei has turned it around, what is your grounds for not turning it around? It's just you being greedy. Okay? You being greedy, or maybe you can talk to um your investors. Okay, if they're giving us like too steep of a target, like you're not famous like Genshin. Okay, don't expect putting up like big numbers from the investors to your devs. Hey, I want this number to be reached. And in order for this one to reach, people like the devs become greedy. So hopefully the coats turn it down with their targets, and hopefully this game, like they're still earning 5 million, guys. 5 million is not not a nothing burger, man. 5 million is 5 million. It's a big amount. It's not an MMO. So that's it for me. What's your suggestion? What's your comment down below? I would like to hear from you guys. Be respectful in the comment section. I'm very active in the comment section. I don't have a Discord, but I can do communicate. I do communicate with you down in the comment section down below. So yep, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.